What's going on, everybody? Welcome back to Day to Day Trading Diary, my YouTube channel. And I'm here to share with you my journey of trading and investing. And today is May the 12th, almost over. But today is May the 12th, 2025. And I want to share with you with a trade that I held over the weekend. Could have been, it was, and could have been a very good trade. But I messed it up. I messed it up big time. Just when you think things can get worse, it does. As usual, quick disclaimer. I am not a financial advisor. I do not give financial advice. I just give my opinion and my own personal journey, my ups and downs in the stock market. Hoping to learn from myself someday. And to help others learn from mistakes that happen to watch it. So this is Monday morning, May the 12th, 2025. I'm just going through the news during the morning. It's for 9:10 a.m. So I'm just doing a screen record of my morning analysis, so to speak. Just analyzing the news from over the weekend. And it was good news. U.S. and China actually agreed to cease tariff pause on each other and had talks, tariff talks on how to compromise and come to an agreement. And it made the markets like rip over the weekend. So I got into a trade Friday. Y'all, it's crazy. I got into a trade Friday with the intention that these talks would result in, in a good way. And they did, as you can see, as I'm, going through the news. And man, I mean, they were up like big over the weekend. So of course, the stock market is closed on weekends, for those of you that don't know. So after 8 o'clock, the stock market closes at 4 o'clock Friday. After market, stock market closes at 8 o'clock Friday p.m., 8 p.m. on Friday. And as you can see, this was May 9th at 5 o'clock. This was by, I believe, 8 p.m. Friday. And then Monday morning, it shot up even more to a high of 582. So me, myself, I didn't play SPY this time. Y'all know I love SPY, but I didn't play SPY this time. I played QQQ, which is another ETF, but it's more technology based, technology companies. QQQ. Some might refer to it as the NASDAQ. So I got into a swing trade because I swinged it over the weekend and held on to it from Friday to Monday instead of just, my in and out each day. So stock market closed on weekends. You can't trade over the weekend. So I bought it ahead of time in anticipation of good results from the U.S.-China tariff talks. And it worked out just as I had intuition that it would. Um, just from listening to Trump press conference Friday, um, listening to the way the UK US deal, tariff talk deal went on Friday. And it was at a pivotal point in the stock chart. Where it was up to the 200 moving average for on a daily. So once it get to the 200 moving average and come up from beneath it, it can get rejected or it can go above it. And somehow it always seems to be some news on, very pivotal places in the stock chart, significant like that. So on the daily chart, just where each candle could represent 5 minutes, or you could have it where each candle could represent one day. And on that daily chart, it was at the 200 moving average, coming up from beneath it. So this news made it gap up, as you can see, overnight. And I'm looking up my QQQ options contract right now, or just the option contracts, trying to guesstimate what my option contract will be worth this morning, Monday. And it's 9:13 a.m. in the morning when I'm looking this up. So I come to realize, because like I said, I messed this trade up big time. I nailed it. Fortunately, it went in my favor in the beginning, but for some reason I did not, and this is my POS, my position here that I was in, that I'm highlighting. And I bought it too far. Well, I don't want to say too far out of the money, but I did, because it never made it to that strike price of 513. It made it to like 507 and some change, close to 508. So it didn't quite make it as high as 513, but it made it close enough to where I was in profit as soon as the market opened at 9:30. And in my mind, I was biased, unfortunately. I was wrongly biased. And I thought that it gapped up pre-market, before 9:30. And I thought that it would keep going up once the market opened at 9:30. But it didn't. So Friday, I bought it a little early. I bought it around 3 o'clock instead of like 3:55, to 4 p.m., somewhere between there. So I was down just slightly a little bit, as y'all saw. %35. I bought it at 320 on 5/9/2025. Cost me this much. My average price that I bought it at was 7 cents. By Friday it closed, because I bought it a little early at 320 instead of like 355, 358, somewhere like that. And went down from 7 cents to 4 cents. And that was my loss as of Friday. So fast forward. Y'all see this now. It's 9:29 a.m. and watch when the stock market opened, what my profit went to, from negative 500 to $7,700. And we're looking at my profit right here, up over 400%, 500% when it first opened. But we're going to look at the chart. I opened up sell, and I should have been selling it right there. Let me rewind that. So 9:29, boom, $7,700 is the highest I made it at 9:30. Look at the time. $7,500, $7,300, $6,500, $6,300. Over the weekend, I made this much and did not sell it. It's still 9:30. I just opened up my sell window. But then I told myself, let me wait. That's the way my mind was thinking. Let me wait and see if it, because when you have something that gap up overnight or, early in the morning before the market opened at 9:30 a.m., if you use your Fibonacci levels, it tends to come back to, like the 20%, I think it's 22%, 33% level, and bounce off of that and then go higher, come back up and go higher. And it went down to those levels on the chart, and you'll see that. I'll show you that. But it didn't bounce back. It kind of just, there was like a drawdown up until like 12 o'clock, 11:30, 12 o'clock, Monday, during the middle of Monday. And that drawdown just killed the value of my contract, unfortunately. So I have nobody to blame but myself. Because I should have sold it. I should have sold it soon as the market opened, and I didn't. And I didn't take no profit. That's the bad thing about it, y'all. That's what's embarrassing about it. I didn't take no profit. I was up over 400%, $7,700, $7,500, because that $7,700 went away just like that because they started selling. And when you start selling, the price of the stock goes down, so the value of your option call contract goes down, because you buy a call because you think it's going to go up, and it did go up. But as soon as the market opened, it didn't continue to go up, so the value of that call contract, that option, goes down, as you can see in this pretty much live video recording. So it's still 9:30. That's what I want to point out. It's still 9:30, y'all. Market open at 9:30. So in less than 1 minute, the value of because they started selling the second the market opened, people started selling, probably just taking their profit like I should have been doing. But instead, I played it like a rookie. Not even a rookie. A rookie would have took that. I played it like dumb money, what they call dumb money in the stock market. Look it up. They call it dumb money. That's what I played it like. I didn't even play it like a rookie, because a rookie would have took something. I don't know what was going on. I guess it was greed. I was blind, hoping that it will go back up. So it's still 9:30. With less than 1 minute, it's not even 9:31 yet. In less than 1 minute, the value of my call contract went from $7,700, $7,700 to $6,300. So I done lost $1,200 in less than a minute, just that quick. Because soon as the market opened at 9:30, they started selling. All right, and this is live, y'all. So I'm sitting here watching this price change and go down. It's still 9:30, and now I'm at $5,900, $5,700. Market hasn't even been open 1 minute yet. From $7,700 to $5,700, $5,500. Why did I not take profit? Waiting for it to bounce and go back up and get more money instead of being happy with what I got, what I had. $7,000 over the weekend. We just gonna round it down to 7,000, even though it opened up at like 7,700, but it sold off so quick in seconds. As soon as the market opened, now it's 9:31. I'm down to $4,500 profit, and I still didn't take that, y'all. What I'm doing here, I don't know. I guess I'm trying to look at the volume. Maybe I'm changing the minutes to 2 minutes. So, all right, let me pause it here. So I bought it here on Friday. This thing got up this morning up to 47 cents. I bought it for 7 cents. It was worth 47 cents when the market opened on Monday. So when the market opened right at 9:30, it was worth 47 cents, even though that didn't last a few seconds because it started selling off and the value of my call option started going down. But that was over 6 times my money. Over 600% as soon as it opened from Friday, May 9th to Monday, May 12th. $7,000, over 600%. Let's fast forward, man. This is I just pretty much watch my. Okay. So it's 9:32. My profit down to $4,300, $4,900, $4,500. You would think I would be like, okay, I done lost almost half because it was over 600%. Now I'm at 300%, a little over 300%. I would say, let me at least put my stop loss in. And if it bounce up good for me, I'll make more money. But if it go down, at least I'll keep something. Did I do that? No. It's crazy, man. I'm just sitting there hoping that it turn around and go back up to $7,700 or past $7,700 from what it opened. But it didn't. I'm fast forward this, man, because this is kind of embarrassing, just to be honest. This is embarrassing. Watch that green number up on the top left. I'm just watching it go down. I'm down in the 3,000 now, $3,700. From $7,700 to $3,700, and it's 9:35. So in 5 minutes, I done lost half my value, over half my value. Still didn't take it, y'all. What's wrong with your boy? What's wrong with your boy? No, you can't make $7,000 over the weekend nowhere else. Sitting at home. going about your weekend, doing what you're doing, and then you wake up Monday morning and you up over $7,000. What can you do that at? Like a day so embarrassing like this, it just make me realize I can't blame nobody. I can't even blame the people that got millions of dollars that control the market and control the price of these stocks. Cause money is power. I can't even blame them. I can blame nobody but myself. It's me against myself. Today, right at this moment, it was me against myself, and I lost against myself because I didn't sell it and take profit. I feel like the worst trader ever today. So 9:39, y'all. I'm down in the 2,500s. Market open at 9:30. Did I take that? That's still good. $2,500 over the weekend. $2,900. That's still good. Not as good as $7,000, but that's still good money. Did I take that? Let's fast forward. Nope. Down in the 2,000s now. 2,100. That's the end of the video. I stopped recording after that. And then my computer the phone started freezing up. Oh yeah, that's another thing. Weeble app started freezing up. It wouldn't let me view the chart. It wouldn't let me. Let's go to the chart, by the way. So yeah, I was on TD Ameritrade on one computer, Weeble app on my tablet and my phone. Not TD Ameritrade, Charles Schwab, Thinkorswim. Both of them started freezing up. I had to restart them, and they were like continually like freezing up and doing that first 10, 15, 20 minutes of the day. So let's go into the QQQ chart, y'all. I'm about to go ahead and finish this video up, man, because this. I've been beating myself up about this all day. So I'm gonna go to the 1 minute chart so y'all can really see. I might need to go to the 30-second chart, to be honest. So as you can see, as soon as the stock market open, those red candles, boom. And each candle represents 1 minute. So like I showed you, we were looking at my option contract in the beginning of the video or the middle of the video just a minute ago. Now we're looking at the stock chart for QQQ. And I'm going back. So at 9:30, it messed around, shot up, but came right back down in less than 1 minute. And at this point right here, let's see. At 9:43, it bounced, and I'm still hoping that it would keep like going up, like from there. Like I told you, use that fib level, and that was actually the 15-minute 200 EMA. Let me show you what I'm talking about. So see how I hit that blue line? And I was looking at that to be support. and it was support, but it never really bounced off of it good enough until like after 12 o'clock, right here. But by then, it was too late for me, and I already sold it. I already sold it like around here. Like around there somewhere before it bounced. But that option that I had of QQQ, that call of 513, it expired worthless because it was too far out of the money. For ODTE. So these are 15-minute candles. So right here, it came down, and like I said, I watched it come down, and I was expecting it to like go there and come back up, which it kind of like started to do right here, but then it came back down, closed there, went back up, closed here, and then you had that big sell candle right there. It came back up, but not as high as the top of that red candle right before. And it kind of just went sideways into like a drawdown period. That whole period right there, just like a drawdown, really didn't do nothing, but like go down and kind of stay down from basically around 507, 508 to 501. And it just kind of stayed in a range with a bad drawdown period up until 12 o'clock. And that pretty much killed premiums. So yeah, nobody to blame but myself. Good trade going bad. Only because I didn't take profit. I wasn't satisfied with $7,000. That's crazy. I didn't like I'm just like going through my thought process through that time, and I didn't take profit because I wasn't satisfied with $7,000. Started with $1,400. $1,400 was my money in it. Had a $7,000 profit on top of the $1,400, and I didn't sell it because I wasn't satisfied with it. That's crazy. So I typically don't hold things overnight, but because of the tariff talk, I did. It worked in my favor, but I messed that up for myself. But as I always tell y'all, that's the power of the stock market. But if you don't get satisfied with making money, and you just keep looking to make more money instead of just locking in and selling for a profit when you have it, the power doesn't do you no good, if you can't take advantage of it when you have that opportunity. And today was a big opportunity. And I went home empty-handed from the stock market Monday, May 12th. All right, so that's it. Man, humility. I'm hoping that it clicked for me. It clicked for me. One day to be satisfied with what you got, what you make. Not sure how many more of these bad days it's going to take before something clicked in my brain to take that $7,000 and be happy, or $500 or $2,000, whatever it may be. I know how to make money, just don't know how to keep it. All right, that's it. Peace and blessings, y'all. Catch y'all later.